What's up, Dork Squad? It's Ninja Nork back with another video, and today I want to do something a little different from what I've recently been doing. For those of you that have followed my channel for a long time, you would know that my content has changed pretty drastically over the years. I've pretty much been all over the place, from skits to vlogs to I'm wanting to get into reviews now. I've just messed around with a lot of different type of videos, but I'm making this video because I want to get more into what I used to do, and that is like collection type videos, I guess is what you would say. I don't know, it's just been quite a while since I've made any type of video regarding my collection. So yeah, basically I have a box here full of things that I've added to my collection recently, mainly over the past couple of months. I'm going to show you guys what all it is. I just thought this could be a cool idea to showcase cool things that I add to my collection, and if all goes well, hopefully this will be an ongoing series on my channel, because I am constantly adding to my forever growing collection. So yeah, let's let me find out, where do you open this thing at, actually? There we go. Also, for those of you wondering, this box is not empty. That was close. But no, this box is not empty. As you can see, there is stuff in it. It's blurred out because I don't want to spoil anything, but you can tell that there's stuff in there. So first up, we have a Chikorita plush, and the reason I got this is because the Pokemon Center did a pre-order bonus where if you pre-order Pokemon Legend ZA for the Switch, you'll get one of 3 plushies regarding the 3 starters for the game, you know, Chikorita, Totodile, and Tepig. But I missed out on that opportunity, and I still wanted to get a plush for when the game comes out, and I'm, if you couldn't tell, I'm picking Chikorita, but I just went ahead and ordered it ahead of time because I figured the closer it gets to the game's release, the plushies will be out of stock. So yeah, I went ahead and got a Chikorita plush, and this is the cutest thing ever. I know Chikorita gets a lot of hate, and I'm honestly more of a water guy myself, but look at this face. It's so cute. Look at the Chikorita. Anyway, next up I have something that's small, but I still thought was worth putting into the video. But it's actually a Pac-Man tin. I'm pretty sure there's candy inside. Yeah, it does. Little Pac-Man candies that I probably will never eat, so I will stash them away forever. But I'm a huge Pac-Man fan. I'm more so now than ever constantly adding Pac-Man related things to my collection, and this tin is something I've honestly wanted for a long time, but I finally picked it up at a local game store, and there's just a lot of detail on it, and I like having it in my collection. But yeah, nothing too big, just something I wanted to show off because I thought it was cool. Moving over to the video game side of things, this was actually gifted to me by a really good friend of mine, and that is The Outer Worlds. I've never actually played The Outer Worlds. I know there's a new game that just released not too long ago, and I definitely want to check it out. But this case actually is like holographic and has a little bit of texture. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's really cool, and I really like it. The inside also has like a little manual, which I always enjoy stuff like that. And if you're a real gamer, you do too. So this is a really cool addition to my collection, and I definitely am excited to play it. Another game I've added to my collection is Persona 3 Reload. I'm currently playing through Persona 5 Royal, and I just went ahead and I think this game was on sale for like, I don't know, 20 bucks at Walmart. So I decided to just nab it. So I'll be ready for that Persona 3 Reload whenever I finally finish Persona 5. So yeah. Next up we have Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. What a title. I didn't get this game at launch, even though I really wanted to, but I knew realistically I would be playing Mario Kart a lot. So yeah, at the beginning of July I went ahead and picked it up, and this game is actually a banger, but I have a lot of problems with it. I never did play the one on the 3DS, but just in general, if you've played Bravely Default in any way, shape, or form, you probably know what my nitpicks are. I honestly thought about making a video on it, but I didn't know if it was worth it. But I also think it could be really cool because there's just a lot to say about this game. It's great, but man. Anyway, Bravely Default Flying Fairy. I've already completed this game. It was a lot of fun, memorable characters. But yeah, this was a cool a cool addition to my Nintendo Switch 2 collection, even though it's a game key card, but you didn't hear that from me. Yet another Switch 2 game I added to my collection is Donkey Kong Bonanza, with the Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo respectively. I actually just uploaded a review and discussion talking about Donkey Kong Bonanza. I have since then 100% completed it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. But no, Bonanza is a lot of fun, and I had some problems with the game. If you didn't watch the video, you can click right here and check it out. I had a lot to say, but yeah, I think I ended up topping off at about 75 or 80 hours in Donkey Kong Bonanza, and most of that, truthfully, was collecting Bonandium gems. I was going to max out all the smashing stats, but not too long into it I realized how incredibly insane it would be to do that, so I ended up backing out of chat. Past that though, I have 100% of the game, did everything you could do. I got 3 stars, so as far as I'm concerned, I am 100% complete. But yeah, the amiibo looks really cool. I also said this in my unboxing video for Donkey Kong Bonanza, but whenever I first saw this amiibo in the Bonanza Direct, I didn't think it looked all that cool. It looked pretty low quality, to be honest, but seeing it in person, it looks a lot better, and it is honestly, unironically, very detailed. So the next item could not fit in my question block, but that is for a very good reason, because it is a Donkey Kong Bonanza hand towel that was a reward on my Nintendo. And funny story about this thing, so the website said that it was an 8x12, so I went ahead and ordered a frame on Amazon that was, you know, an 8x12, and then I got it in and it wouldn't fit. So I actually measured it myself and it was an 18x12. Thank you, Nintendo, for making me waste time. But no, I actually had another frame on standby. This actually used to have a puzzle in it. I just took it out and put this in it, and I actually think it looks really cool. I am sad though that my other frame didn't fit, because it was like really cool and like golden, and it had like a golden board. I don't know, it looked cool. But yeah, thought the art was really cool, and I always love whenever my Nintendo does cool rewards. So yeah. Okay, this next one, I'm not gonna lie, is kind of random and not really Nintendo related, but I saw this and thought it was super funny. It's actually a banana mug. I was still currently playing through Donkey Kong Bonanza at the time, and I saw this in Target, I think, and I couldn't not get it. Like, it's a banana mug. Yeah, just a cool. I'm a mug collector, and this isn't my like mug nerdiness through the roof. So, banana mug. This next item actually wasn't intended to be in this video, but this was also just recently gifted to me, and it is an Ash pop from Overwatch. For those of you that don't know, Ash is my main in Overwatch, and this is like her really cool winter skin. I think it looks really cool. I actually have back here, I have the regular Ash, and I have Farah, my other main, sitting on my desk. So to have this one here, I think I'm gonna keep it boxed because I don't know, some pops I just think look better in a box. Not gonna lie, and this one's doing it for me. So yeah, I really love her. All right, we're actually getting down to the wire here. This is like the second to last item, and it's technically 2 items, but I'm counting it as 1 because it's the same thing, essentially. But no, I actually have 2 amiibo, Sidon and Tulin from Tears of the Kingdom. I did not get these amiibo at launch. I actually opted to get the Street Fighters because, if you guys didn't know a little bit, let me set the scene. There were 7 amiibo announced for the Switch 2 launch, and Street Fighters were supposed to be $30 expensive, but usually Capcom amiibo are typically a little more pricey. And the Sage amiibo, it was Tulin, Sidon, Yunobo, and Riju, they were $20 each, and that's been like the new standard for amiibo for quite a while. But then there was a $10 price increase for every new amiibo all across the board, and I opted to just kind of wait it out for the Sages because I knew Hyrule Warriors would be coming later, so maybe they get like re-released if I couldn't find them or something. So I went for the Street Fighter amiibo. And now the reason that I got these guys is because all of the amiibo that released for Switch 2 are on sale right now for $20. But no, I went ahead and got the Street Fighters as well as the game whenever it released, and I just decided to wait on the Sages so that I could just pick them up slowly over time. I just got Riju not too long ago, and like I said, there's a sale going on where they're all $20, so I went ahead and got Tulin and Sidon, and now I'm only missing Yunobo, but I plan to get him later this month at GameStop, so I finally will have all of the Zelda amiibo again. Yes! These are actually a lot higher quality than I thought they were going to be, not gonna lie. Like, they look crazy, and I love it. Like, the Zelda amiibo go really hard, not gonna lie. But yeah, that's these guys. I'm super happy to have them in my collection. I'm only missing Yunobo now, and then I will have all of the amiibo released so far for the Switch 2 generation. Let's go. Nintendo from the future here to update you guys that I, in fact, did let my addictions get the best of me. So, I have them all. Anyway, that is all. So the last item I'm going to be showing off is actually kind of like a souvenir in a way. Not too terribly long ago, me and some friends went to the National Video Game Museum in Frisco, Texas, and there was a lot of video game and Nintendo history. I took a few videos, mostly vertical because I was on Snapchat, but yeah, they had like really cool Pokemon displays, and I actually got to try out a Virtual Boy for the first time. I've never in my life, I've always seen the memes and I've always like wanted to try it, but I never got a chance to, so it was really cool. I'm rambling at this point, but they had a gift shop with a bunch of really cool collectibles and a few souvenir-esque things. One was actually this really cool magnet that has Pac-Man, Sonic, Mario, Mega Man, Donkey Kong, and Pikachu up here at the top. I was really torn between getting either a magnet or they had keychains. I've really been into magnet collecting recently, so I went ahead and got the magnet. But more importantly, they have this really big mural along the wall that has a bunch of different video game characters on it, and there was actually a puzzle that they had as like a section of that mural, and I thought it was really cool. It's 1,000 pieces, and I've only ever done one other 1,000 piece puzzle in my life before, and that was literal hell. And it was just something that could be more of a personal memento, and I thought it was really cool. So that's the last item that I've added to my collection recently, and I really like it. So yeah, I know this video was kind of random and a little all over the place. I'm hoping to make this a little more formal and structured in the future, but right now it's literally just I want to show you guys cool things I had in my collection because I love collecting. So what have you guys been adding to your collection? Definitely let me know in the comments, because I always enjoy reading comments on my videos and seeing what you guys have to say. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Stay awesome, and I will see you all in the next one.